Hey everybody, Chad McNabb driving here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Again, of course, it's been a long time since I've done a video. Sorry about that. Trying to work, doing a lot of stuff outside of work. It's been keeping me from doing videos. Now I'm driving down here. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go. Eventually, pretty soon, I'm gonna get me a new camera too, so I can do a lot better quality videos too. So people complaining about the video camera not being moving too much or pointed the wrong way. So I'm gonna get a new video to a new mount system so I can have a lot better quality videos too. Hope everybody will enjoy and appreciate that. Like I said, driving here in Cleveland, Tennessee right now on Candy's Lane on West Cleveland. Thought I had some time today. Cold day too. It's only like 32 degrees. A little Arctic blast come through this morning. Really cooled down since yesterday. Yesterday it was 64 degrees for a high. Today it's only going to be in the 30s, and then I think it's going to warm back up though towards the end of next week though, so that's good. That's kind of like normal winter weather can happen around here in Tennessee. You can have warm days, and then a cold blast will come through from out of Canada, out of the north, cool things down for a few days, and then it warms back up to the 50s, 60s sometimes for highs in the wintertime. I wanted to get on here and do a little update on Cleveland too, since I haven't done it in a while. Of course, a lot of new subdivisions have been built. Some new restaurants and other businesses and stuff have been built here in the past few months. So I thought it'd be a good time to get on here and get a little update video. So right now I'm on Freeway Road, like in West Cleveland, right off of exit 25 by Interstate 75. Interstate 75 is about a mile over here to my left. And right here is a newer subdivision, been built in the past year. And then right here on my left is another brand new subdivision that's being built called the Crossings at Willow Run. Then out here, this road, there's going to be a couple of newer subdivisions too. Now this subdivision on the right there, that is Cumberland Hills, I believe. That subdivision's been there for a few years, probably 10, 15 years. Here is I think that subdivision right there on the left is related to this one coming up here a little bit farther up on the right. So this is West Cleveland, and this is starting to see a lot of growth in the last few years, especially because they're close to the interstate. Here's another brand new subdivision being built on my right. It is called Creekwood. Still have some very nice big houses in it. There's a new subdivision, Brookmore, on my right. That's been only here for the past maybe 2 years. Go back up here and turn back around. Now this subdivision right here is a much older subdivision right here. It's called Hills and Dales subdivision. That's probably been there for 30, 40 years. Said that is Broadmoor, I think is the name of the subdivision on the left. Yeah, Broadmoor. And up here coming on the left is this brand new subdivision, Creekwood. said, right now I'm actually coming back into the city limits. There was the city limits of Cleveland, and that's just recently here in the past year or two probably come out this far now. The city limits have come out a little bit further to out here now, especially because they're building all these new subdivisions out through here. Said Cleveland, Bradley County, like a lot of Tennessee, it's been growing pretty fast here in the past few years since COVID happened. Well, like I said, right straight in front of me, that is another new subdivision going in. Called the Crossings at Willows Run. There is Cumberland Trace, and like I said, Cumberland Hills on my left over here. Old houses, been there for years. Right here on my right used to be a golf course, and it was sold several years ago. Now is a park and a greenway through there, and then a church has bought some of the land and property. Here's another nice subdivision on my left, Lakewood. It's probably been there about 15, 20 years. And coming up here on my left is Cleveland Fire Station number 5, I believe. That's one of the newest fire stations. And then here on my right is the Trails of Freewheel. That is a brand new subdivision by Pratt Builders out of Chattanooga. That's a popular Pratt Builders. They build all around Chattanooga, Cleveland, Middle Tennessee. I think they got a clubhouse there. Probably going to build a swimming pool. Said a lot of this land has like just been developed in the past few years, so you still have a little bit of open farmland throughout here. But here in a little bit, you'll see why. This is probably another reason this area is going to start really growing too, because they have finally completed widening 30 Highway 30, I believe, or Georgetown Road, to 4 lanes up here from exit 25 all the way out here to Eureka Road. So that, and it's going to help develop this part of Cleveland with more commercial and housing and all that. Big new apartment complex over here on my right called the Vintage of Cleveland. I'm not going to drive by that today, but it's probably about a 300 apartment complex that's been only built in the past year or two. Here are several subdivisions that's been here for that's probably been here for 10, 15 years. Summerfield, Autumn Ridge. Princeton Hills, Ridgewood. Said I'm about to go back out of the city limits here in just a little bit and go into the little community of Hopewell. There's a little unincorporated community, maybe 2,000 people that live right out here just outside the city limits, Cleveland. I think right here, I'm going out of the city limits just right now. And up here, there's a Hopewell Elementary School. Of course, that's county school. This is on for, I think, probably Walker Valley High School. Well, like I said, we're about to come up here to the newly widened Highway 30 Georgetown Road. And there's already several new commercial developments that's come up here in just the past year or so. So I do really believe this area of the West Cleveland, Hopewell area will start growing. There's Hopewell Elementary. They're adding a new, renovation project to it right now, making it bigger. Probably because I think they're going to get more students or something. Right, like I said, here's Georgetown Road, or no, Highway 60. I'm sorry, it's Highway 60. Highway 60 will take you back towards Georgetown, northern Hamilton, southern Meigs County. Then you can go all the way over to Dayton, Tennessee, and Ray County. Back that way. So there's a volunteer electric cooperative right there. And they've also put sidewalks all the way up and down both sides right here. Make a much better walkable area too, to get out and walk. But now, right up here, I'm about to come back into the city limits again. Cleveland. Like I said, right here, you got a new Dollar General store, a brand new Food City grocery store with a Starbucks in it. There's the newest Cleveland City Elementary Schools right here on my right, coming up right there, called Candies Creek Elementary School. Of course, right here is Candies Creek. And there's the new, getting ready to build something new right there, a new, some kind of retail space. And over here on my right, you have a veterinarian clinic, fast-paced health walk-in clinic, Weigel's gas station convenience store. Got O'Reilly Auto Parts. Over here on my left, Walgreens, McDonald's. Said, keep going straight, you go back to exit 25 that way. But now I'm going to go over here towards the main commercial area of Cleveland, especially your newer commercial area. North Cleveland. Now, South Cleveland on APD 40 has got some new stuff here lately too. Built a new Arby's over there. So, South Cleveland is getting some stuff too. Of course, also too up here, a lot of new subdivisions going up here a little bit farther up in North Cleveland too. Now, right up here coming is exit 27 off Interstate 75. And there has been a lot of new, here in the past year or so, a lot of new hotels being built. And right here on my left is a new Culver's restaurant. I've heard good things about it. I've never ate there before, but I've heard good things about it. I think it's like, of course, hamburgers and chicken sandwiches, that kind of restaurant. I think they're out of Wisconsin. But the first In-N-Out restaurants in Tennessee just opened up this week over in the Nashville area. I think they had 3 new ones in the Nashville area open up. There's a new True Hotel that just opened up here. True Hilton 2 Hotel. Then you got a new Courtyard by Marriott over here on my left, and a new Stay Apartment Suites. And right here is the shopping center. You got Tzatziki's Greek restaurant there, Ashley Furniture, Ross, Old Navy, Books A Million, Target, Kohl's. They just built these new charging stations right here for Tesla too. Well, up here they closed the old Charlie's restaurant down there not too long ago, and there's a rumor going around that when I put a Raising Cane's there in the old Charlie's restaurant. Of course, there's the Courtyard by Marriott. Of course, the one thing I don't like about wintertime, the sun gets low earlier in the day, so it makes recording harder with the sun glaring right closer into the camera. There's a new Kava restaurant over here that just opened up. Of course, that's a growing popular restaurant chain. It's like Mediterranean food, kind of Greek, I guess. That kind of similar to tzatziki's. Chick-fil-A over here on my left. So there's exit 27 right here of on I-75. Of course, you're all about 20 miles from Chattanooga right here. About 30 miles to downtown Chattanooga from here. So this is your main shopping area of Cleveland right here. Oh, that's pretty. See Big Frog Mountain in the distance there with some snow on top of it. That's in about 35 miles from here, close to the Polk County in the north, close to the Georgia border. Appalachian Mountains. So you're in East Tennessee right here, so you're right next to the Appalachian Mountains. Below Wild Wings, Advance Auto, Popeyes, Starbucks right here. Said Cleveland, I think population now is about 50,000, and Bradley County is around 115,000. So it's really starting to, like a lot of Tennessee, of course, like I said before, has grown a lot here in the past 5 years since COVID. A lot of people's moved here from other states. Of course, some people don't like that. They're blaming real estate going up, but real estate, I believe, has gone up all over the U.S. It's just not Tennessee. Hopefully, maybe next year, a couple of years, it'll start going back down. I'm hoping. Come back and do another video on, I'll show you some of the newer subdivisions that's talking about houses. I'll drive around here and do another video on some of the other new subdivisions that's being built over here on the north side of town. Several new ones have been being built over here too. One is Lennar, by Lennar. I think that's a big home building company. Of course, coming up here, you got Aldi's, Goodwill, Petco, Michaels, DQ, Lowe's, Walmart's coming up here on the right. Got the old Bradley Square Mall on my left here. AMC Theater. But I thought I'd just get on here and do a quick little Cleveland update video. I know it hasn't been a while. I'm going to get my new camera eventually and get on and start doing videos more often again. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and hopefully it won't be too long I'll get to that new camera and start making a lot of new videos again. I'd like to thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.